the Antisocial Planet, and today we're watching episode 27 of Bleach. Now, before I get into summarizing my thoughts about the last episode and go into watching this episode, I wanted to mention that I recently did a live stream over on Blur Nation's channel. We talked about Bleach and other anime, and also got sidetracked for a while talking about comic books, which is my bad. So if you want to watch that video, I will put a link in the card, and I will put a link down in the description so that you can go watch it if you want to. Also, let me know down in the comments if you want me to do live videos, live streams on this channel, because it's a lot of fun, and I would love to be able to sit down and interact in real time with you guys. So let me know if that is something you are interested in, and I will see if I can make that happen. So, last episode, we went through a few things. One, we broke through the barrier dome. Everybody got separated. Everybody's dealing with their own Soul Reapers coming after them. And we have Ichigo, who's in the middle of a fight right now with one of those Soul Reapers, which they were a team, but like Ichigo got one of them and Ganju got another one, who definitely is holding his own. Ganju has some cool powers, some interesting ways of like strategizing and maneuvering around situations, which I didn't expect from him because he's kind of a ridiculous character, but he's holding his own against this very narcissistic Soul Reaper, and I think his abilities, his Ginto, is really useful. Like, he's very good at putting it to good use. And we had Ichigo, who was fighting this one Soul Reaper and having a bit of trouble. Got hit in the head at one point, so he can't see out of his one eye. Got his arm injured, which he just like bandaged up with the ribbon that's on the grip of his sword, which apparently I had quite a strong reaction to, because a lot of you guys in the comments were like, are you okay? Because if you can't deal with that kind of a thing, like there's stuff like that in Bleach all the time. I'll start by saying, don't worry, I've watched Berserk, so I've been through it, okay? I've seen things. So, I just, in the moment, I care so much about the characters and the story. I get super invested in stories, like, while I'm in it. I'm definitely one of those, like, immersive readers where, like, if I'm reading a book, I'm completely unaware of the outside world. If I'm watching a TV show, like, the outside world turns off and, like, only that world exists, that fictional world that I'm in. So, it was just one of those empathetic things. But I'm still worried about him, and if people keep hurting Ichigo, I'm gonna have an issue. So, just, there's gonna be some mixed emotions, okay? And also, a really important thing, is Urahara in the last episode. So, I don't know if I, like, didn't mention it, but we saw a short little clip of him when Ichigo mentioned his name. We saw like a flashback, and I noticed that he had on a different outfit than we're used to seeing him in, and I guess I didn't say anything about it, but I did notice it, and then it took me a little bit to like process that because it was so brief and there was so much going on, and I was stressed out about Ichigo getting hurt, and so I thought about it, processed it, it sunk in, and so he has the white over top of the black, right? So the black outfit is what most Soul Reapers wear, which is already mind-blowing in its own right, because I didn't know who Urahara was. I didn't know what his connection was to like Soul Reapers and Soul Society and all that kind of stuff, but I had suspicions that he had some kind of connection because he didn't come with them, and he knows all this stuff. So, like, Soul Reaper That's exciting. But the white over top of it is a captain, right? Like, captains of the squads wear the white over the black. And when the meeting was called for Gein's little trial thing, there was one of the captains was missing. There's supposed to be 13 and only 12 showed up. So, is Urahara the last captain? Because if he is... like, what, I don't even... My heartbeat is so high right now. I'm shaking a little bit, and I've been thinking about this for a couple of days, and my brain is still, like, in denial mode, but also, like, immense excitement, because, like... you guys know. You guys have been through it. You know where I'm at right now. It's just a lot. It's a lot. This whole show. We're gonna get into this episode. We're gonna probably see Ichigo's fight end in some kind of way. Shadow seemed to have successfully dodged the people that were looking out for him when he crash landed, but Ishita and Orihime seemed to be about to wander into some conflict. We haven't gotten the captains and lieutenants involved yet, so that's still something that I have anxiety about. There's a lot. There's multiple, like, plot lines happening now with, like, multiple characters. It's exciting and it's overwhelming, and I have to watch the episode. I have to know what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, the new opening. And Haruki is still, like, locked up and distraught and doesn't really know what's going on, but she knows that Ichigo's there. I hate seeing her sad so much. I do really like the song. I'm just, like, rocking out, but I'm also full of anxiety and excitement on the inside. Who's that guy? Because he keeps showing up in little clips too. Is he one of the Soul Reapers, or is he just, like, one of the souls that lives there? Because he's in that too, where it's like all their faces. It's like he's one of the gang, but I don't know who he is. Okay. I mean, they're not animals in the Soul Society? Won't they notice a random cat eventually? Hey, that's the guy from the opening. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Poor darling. She's not there anymore. So does he know Rukia? Like prior to her being arrested? Like Renji does. Was Rukia used to be on a squad? New question. He's coming, girl, don't worry. Mm-hmm. He's getting serious. Ikage. That's who his name is. I really like his weapon too. The staff, but it like comes into pieces and like can wrap around and stuff. He also seems to like know who Urahara is and like have a bit of a grudge attached to that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, stop being on defense, Ichigo. Well, that seems a bit unnecessary. But okay. He's destroying a lot of buildings. A lot of damage to property. Whoa, wait. Oof. Dang. Ichigo. Eye patch guy. Well, you did crash land, so it's not like there wasn't a literal fiery beacon telling people where you were. Is she gone? Oh. Oh. Yes, I want to see Ishita fight. I want to know what his training entailed. Oh. So there's a few of them. Ooh. Be careful, my boy. I worry about you. Oh. Oh, jeez. Ichigo. Calm yourself. Jeez. You look a bit rough, though. Oh. He doesn't want to actually hurt him, does he? That's not how Ichigo rolls. He's probably like freaked out this attack was more powerful than he thought, and that he hurt him. Remembering your training? remember that. Genju, run away. Cause you're, yeah, like you're also stuck in the cloud. Ah. Ooh. Another one of those, like, pits where people used to fight hollows. He stayed with them. Good boy. That's right. He hit that, like, seal stuff. Don't be ridiculous. Make a tunnel out. Ooh. Ooh. They're so ridiculous. Probably not enough came, to be honest. I don't love their chances. Yeah. Is he telling Ichigo the location of where she used to be? Or the penitentiary that she's in now? Because it seems like some people didn't know that she got transferred. Wouldn't discount the cat. Ooh, who's your captain? Is it Eye Patch Guy? Eye Patch Guy. I'm guessing from the spiky hair. Dun dun dun. Okay. Geen. Are we focusing on him, the sender? Is that his lieutenant? Blonde guy? I'm assuming. God, that smile. Don't trust it. I wonder what his lieutenant is like, though. Yeah, like what his personality is like and like what his relationship with Geen is like. Because we've only seen people be confrontational with him. So, Ichigo won his fight. Go Team Ichigo. And we had Ganju still working on his whole fight, and Ishita and Orihime are still like running from the mob. I was surprised that Ikagu? Is that his name? The bald guy that Ichigo was fighting decided to give him information because he could have just not done it, and he seems to have a bit of a grudge against Urahara, so it might have been justified. However, he did tell him a direction to go in, so at least Ichigo kind of knows what he's doing now. Sort of. We'll see. But like I was saying, I don't know if it's the original prison that she was in, because there seems to be some confusion, like with the person who's bringing the tray of food for her. So some people might not know that she's been transferred. There's a lot of like dodgy stuff happening behind closed doors with Rukia's case. So who knows what's going on with that. Or if it was the location of the penitentiary thing that she's in now, which is like the tower where she can see the execution grounds. So we'll see. We got to be sort of introduced to the character that was in the opener that I was like, who's that? Person with tray of food who seems to know who Rukia is, and I feel like prior to her arrest, because of the emotion that was going on. So I feel like probably a Soul Reaper that she knew before, and it looks like we're getting close to fighting this captain with the eye patch. If he can ever find his way through the city and stop running into dead ends. He is the captain of Ikage's squad, and he seems to think that Ichigo is gonna have a bit of a hard time, because Ichigo is probably the strongest one. I wouldn't discount Yoruichi and their power, because I don't know what it is. I still don't know what they are in general. So we'll see about that. It looks like Shadow is sort of getting involved. He saw the dust cloud of the mob that was chasing Ishida and Orihime, so he might be running into his own issues. He might be meeting up with some of the group. Not sure. Guess we'll just have to wait and see in the next episode. I'm a little bit worried that Gin hasn't been in this episode, because I'm more worried about not knowing what he's up to, like not seeing where he is. Is he out looking for them? Is he doing something else? What is he doing? What's his plan? You know? So I hope you had fun watching along with me. Go check out the live stream that I did with Blur Nation if you want to. Again, I'll have links around, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!